And as y'all can see, like everything that I'm talking about is pretty much like mentality wise. It's not even I'm telling y'all exactly how to make money as far as like your work and whatever job you're trying to do. I'm telling you like the mindset that come behind it. So you can't skip over like the character part of it because it's only so much that the character that you have now is gonna take you. You're gonna have to grow as a person. You're gonna have to grow as a business person. Your mind gotta grow, the way that you carry yourself gotta grow. And the more you work on yourself and work on your business side of everything and learn and apply yourself and apply what you learn, you'll start to see like your character get to a point where people start gravitating to you. And once people gravitate to you, it's like they more in tune with what you had to offer. So as far as like character, you gotta recognize and ask yourself like, what are you opening yourself up to on a daily basis? Like what you watching, what are you listening to, what are you seeing? So as far as what are you watching, like are you always watching Netflix? Are you always, you feel me, watching certain movies that don't give off a good motive behind it or whatever? I'm not saying it's bad to, you feel me, have a show or whatever that you like to watch, but if you're doing it on a daily basis and not putting in any positive type things in your mindset, then guess what's gonna outweigh that? The negative stuff. So you feel me, you gotta put a balance on. You gotta make sure you putting positive stuff inside your mentality and allowing yourself to be around positive things on a daily basis. Some things that I would consider watching that I do. Um, as y'all know, like everything that I talk about is gonna come from my perspective, how I do everything. So therefore, it's like I'm not suggesting it as far as like it's gonna necessarily always work for you. I'm just saying what worked for me and where it's got me and what I'm doing. So some things that I would suggest watching is different sermons every day. A channel that I watch every day is called Redefine TV. Pastor Jerry Flowers in Houston. They touch on a lot of stuff mentally and spiritually and everything, and I feel like that's been a real big part of my growth as far as a person in Christ, and also as far as somebody in business or just building my character and everything. Um, Tony Gaskins, he's a real good person as far as business wise and everything. It's a lot that I've learned from him. Um, and then some people that just you might find that blog or whatever. And another one is Phil Kofer. Just people that vlog their lifestyle, and it's got like a positive thing behind it, so it's still entertaining at the same time too. Listening to, like, you got to switch up your music. You can't be listening to the same thing and rap all day. You feel me? I got to a point where I don't even really listen to rap anymore. I'm still working on the '90s R&B side. You feel me? I like R&B music, but it's still a balance. Like it's not something that I listen to every day. Maybe one or 2 days out the week. But you gotta like really limit to your, you gotta like really limit your mindset and have control over what you allow your body and your mind and everything that you allow to come into what you seeing, what you hearing, and what you talking about. And at the same time, if you can afford it, bro, take some time off and go on a trip somewhere. I don't care if it's a day. I don't care if it's 3 days. You feel me? Like recently, I just went to Houston, as y'all seen in my other vlogs or whatever, and I needed that trip. It was like a spiritual type thing and a mental type thing, where like it was intentional to go so I can, you feel me, grow in that area. But at the same time, it was like I had been working so much. It's good to, you feel me, open yourself up to see a different place, somewhere you ain't never been before, see a different community, get around some new people and everything, and that keep you in the mindset of like it's more to what you seeing every day on a daily basis. It's more than what you see in your community or in your city. So you gotta, you feel me, get out and go see type things if you can, and if not, then you feel me, watch certain videos, look up certain people in different areas or whatever that blog in certain areas. Some that's gonna keep your mentality of like, yeah, you can get out of the city that you in or wherever it is that you're trying to do. And you gotta assess your environment. Like If your homeboy is not on the same type mentality that you on, I'm not saying you gotta cut him off, but you also gotta like assess your circle. So if you got three homeboys that's on the same thing you on, they got the same hustle behind it or better, and y'all striving, you feel me, to grow closer to God, them need to be your three close friends. Them need to be the people that you keep around. And I ain't saying they always gotta be homeboys. Feel me, you can have a female friend or your girl or whatever. If they on the same type mentality wise that you on, and you also see that they striving to do the same thing or better, and y'all can help each other grow, and the relationship has like reciprocity behind it, then put them in your close circle. Them the people that you want to keep close, that you might talk to on a daily basis, that you might be around on a daily basis or whatever. And the relationship, you'll see it should have reciprocity. So whatever you do for them, they'll do for you. Or if it's good for you, it's good for them, and you'll see that it's not constantly a withdrawal type relationship. Like they only taking from you, because then they become like a parasite instead of somebody that is like a partner. So them the people that you want to keep close to you. If you got homeboys that you grew up with and you see that they backtracking and not on the same thing, you don't gotta just cut them off for real, but you wanna, you feel me, keep it cordial. You can kick it with them every now and then if you want to, but don't make it like a daily thing. You gotta switch it up. You feel me? You gotta. I thought I got a text message, but you gotta know that it come to a certain point where you gotta limit the access that people got to you. So everybody not gonna be in the same mindset and the mentality that you want once you start getting to a point where it's like you get serious about your life. So like I said, you gotta have them people that's gonna be close to you, that's gonna help you grow, and you also can help them grow. Y'all can really like enlighten each other as far as business or as far as y'all spiritual walk and everything. Them the people that you want close to you. Then there's gonna be people that's backtracking, they not on the same thing you on, or they slacking, and you start getting to a point where it's like you trying to hold them up from drowning, and that's just too much to do when you still trying to, you feel me, take care of yourself and put yourself in a better position. It's like you need somebody that's gonna swim with you, and when I say that, it's like you need to know how to swim, they need to know how to swim. If you know how to swim, they don't know how to swim, you ain't gonna be doing nothing but too focused on trying to help them not drown. So that's when that comes into play. Is like you gotta sit there and assess your friendships and the people that you allow to have access to you. If they not helping you grow, if they helping you backtrack and make you fall backwards instead of walking forward and walking into what you're supposed to be doing in your life, then it's just got to be a point where you kind of let them know, or you feel me, make it known, or just really just get to a position to where you can be around yourself and focus on you. And some people not gonna like it, some people gonna accept it, but at the end of the day, it's like you gotta do what you gotta do for you and your family. Cause I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to build generational wealth. I'm trying to, you feel me, be the one to start positive things in my family. I don't come from a family that's like just dumb poor, but I don't come from nobody to where I got an inheritance either. So I'm trying to be that person in my family, and I know we're gonna get there for sure. But just really just assess your circle, see what's going on. You feel me, and make the adjustments that you need to make. But the main two things that really come into play when it comes to being self-employed and everything, especially at a young age, is taking risk and investing in yourself. So the taking risk part is really where you need God. Like I can't stress that enough. You gotta have that faith in God, because if you got it in yourself, you ain't somebody that just really just truly believe in yourself. You gonna need God regardless. If you are somebody that just 100% believe in yourself, but it make it even better if you have so much faith in yourself, because if you slip up at some point, you already know God is there regardless for you. So therefore, you're gonna have to come to a point where you gotta take risks. You feel me? You gotta be disciplined with your money. You gotta be disciplined with your decisions that you make and the people that you be around. You feel me? And you gotta take risks as far as business opportunities, and you really gotta put yourself out there as far as learning and the information that you need to allow yourself to attain. And investing is very important because if I never would have invested the money that I did in high school, I wouldn't even be as professional with my business side of everything, as far as barbering and everything like that. And even my clothing brand, I haven't dropped anything, but I got a clothing brand right now that is pretty much it's smooth. It's stuff I gotta work on, of course, but you feel me? It was just something to not procrastinate with, and that's a big thing when you somebody that's a perfectionist and you care about the work and the quality that you put out. We get so caught up in procrastination, and I feel like that's just more of a distraction type thing instead of actually putting your mind on what you want to do and then letting it come into the vision that you had. So that's why I went ahead and made the hoodies that I do have right now. It's because I didn't want to just keep sitting on it. I wanted to see it actually come to life. So we'll most definitely have that in motion soon. But like I said, you gotta take the risk. You gotta self improve. That's gotta be a daily goal for sure. You always want to get better daily, and you gotta have people around you that is on the same type mindset. I promise you, like when you get around people that's got the same mindset to self improve every day, it make it so much easier because once you start slacking, you got them people that's gonna hold you accountable, and you don't gotta look at it as like they hating on you, nothing like that, because y'all actually got that relationship to where you'll know that they actually care about what you're doing and what you allow yourself to fall back on or grow into. So they gonna hold you accountable to a point where it's like it's got substance behind what they saying instead of them just saying it. You feel me? Ain't gonna try to too much edit, but like I said, I'm actually 20 right now. I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but it's just I know there's some people that want to be in a position and don't want to have to work for somebody else. So I'm telling you, like, just little things that I did as far as the disciplines and mindset things behind it that'll help you. You feel me? Jumpstart into where you need to be going in the path that you need to be on, or that you feeling like God putting you on. So mainly, you just gotta have them disciplines, the little disciplines. Start with making your bed up if that's what you want to do. Start with every time you use a dish before you go to sleep, make sure you wash the dishes. Or as soon as you use the dish, as soon as you finish with it, go to the kitchen, wash the dishes, and you'll see like them little disciplines start to play out in the big things that you need to be doing as far as like being disciplined with your finances, being disciplined with going to the gym, just little things like that. And I promise you're gonna start seeing yourself growing. You're gonna start seeing yourself feel better about yourself actually, and that's something that is really important. You need to know that you can be confident in yourself. You need to know your value and your worth, especially when you're dealing with other people, relational wise and everything like that. And you'll start to see everything come into play and start to see God opening certain doors for you and everything. So make sure you stay locked in with God too. Like make sure you praying, make sure you doing your spiritual disciplines. The little disciplines gonna play into your spiritual disciplines too. As far as reading the Bible, as far as fasting, as far as praying, everything like that. And I'm not saying like using all that as like a success thing because at the end of the day you need God. Like God has to be in your life and the things that he gonna do in your life, he wanna use us as people to reach other people. So that's what I'm trying to allow myself to do and not be so caught up in just myself. I'm trying to reach out and help other people at the same time. So yeah. So I'm gonna tap back in with y'all later. I hope y'all, you feel me, enjoyed the video and everything. Hope y'all got something out of it.